Welcome everyone. As I had explained in my earlier video that I will upload daily one video in early morning for you people. So I will take one best article from international newspaper or magazine of that day related to world's current affairs or general knowledge and read it for you guys. There will be some interesting areas as I will teach you that how to pronounce that word, what is the meaning of that word, and how you can use in different sentences. So this will be my technique to teach you best English. Okay, so if you have any other question, you can watch my first video. Okay, so let's start our today's lecture. The topic is the impact of media on the quality of democracy. Okay, so let's start it. This is written by Lisa. Media organizations are generally assumed to play an important role. So what is the meaning of assumed? The meaning is to accept something to be true without questions or proof. Okay, and how to pronounce it? It is assume, assume. And you can use like, I assumed that you knew each other because you went to the same school. Alright, so media organizations are generally assumed to play an important role in democracies. Some people make mistakes in pronouncing this word. It is not democracies, it's democracies. Democracies. Okay, so but how effective are they in performing this function within specific states? Lisa outlines result from an analysis of 47 countries based on framework. By framework, the meaning is a system of rules, ideas, or beliefs that is used to plan or decide something. Okay, like we say, the US Constitution established a broad framework of government. Alright, which relates to separate aspects of media performance. Aspects, we will pronounce it aspects, and meaning one part of a situation, problem, subject. Okay, so how we will use it in different sentences. Which aspect of the job do you enjoy the most? His illness affects almost every aspect of his life. That's the most worrying aspect of the situation. Okay, I hope it is clear. So which relates to separate aspects of media performance, the extent to which they perform. Another word, extent. It is extent, and the meaning is the degree to which something happens or is likely to happen. We will use it like, she had not realized the extent to which the children had been affected. Alright, the extent to which they perform a watchdog role by providing information, and the degree to which they act as a representative forum for the views of citizens. She finds that no country in the analysis scores very highly on both of these dimensions. Another word, dimensions. We will pronounce it dimensions. And the meaning of this word is a part or feature or way of considering something. We can use it like, his personality has several dimensions. These weapons add a new dimension to modern warfare. Okay, but that of the variations between states match differences in the quality of their democracy. Modern societies could not be imagined without mass communication. Another word, imagine, and the meaning of this word is to form or have a mental picture or idea of something. We can use it like, imagine that you are eating ice cream, try to feel how cold it is. Can you imagine how it feels? Okay, modern societies could not be imagined without mass communication. Television, newspaper, the radio and the internet are the main sources of information for citizens all around the globe. But what does this mean for the functioning of political systems and processes? Few words doubt that mass media in authoritarian regimes. The word is authoritarian regimes. By regime, it means government, okay? And authoritarian, you already know authority. So, so we use it for most of time martial law or a very strict rule in which rulers do not allow citizens to show their will, okay? That is called authoritarian regimes, which are typically controlled tightly by the state, serve to maintain the existing power structure. One only has to think of the pervasive. It's not pervasive. We will silent R. It's pervasive. Okay? Pervasive. And the meaning of pervasive is spreading through the whole of something and becoming a very obvious feature of it. Okay? We can use it present or noticeable in every part. Okay? So, pervasive state propaganda disseminated by North Korean media to keep the country's citizens in line. You know propaganda? Some people use it. Propaganda. It's not propaganda. It's proper. Propaganda. We call it. We use this term for famous opinion. Some people take it as negative. It also can be positive propaganda, okay? But here it means negative propaganda. Propaganda disseminated. It's disseminate, okay? Meaning is to spread or give out or something, especially news, information, ideas to a lot of people, okay? What is the meaning? To spread or give out something, especially news, information, ideas to a lot of people. We can use it like one of the organization's aim is to disseminate information about the disease. Okay, go ahead. State propaganda disseminated by the North Korean media to keep the country's citizens in line. There is also broad agreement that mass media contribute to democratization processes, as seen for example in Eastern Europe during and after the Soviet Union's collapse. So, another word, collapse. We already know the meaning that collapse is very usual word. So, let's go towards next word, that is contrast. We use it to define the difference of something, okay? By contrast, there is a great deal of controversy, okay? Controversy. So what is the pronounce, how to pronounce this word? Controversy. Meaning of this word is a lot of disagreement or argument about something, okay? And how we can use it? There was a big controversy surrounding over the usage of drugs. Okay, there is a great deal of controversy when it comes to the issue of whether free mass media serve or harm democracy once it has been established. On the other hand, adherents, the word is adherent, adherent, and the meaning of this word is a person who strongly supports a particular person, principle, or a set of ideas. How we can use it? Like we say, she has long been an adherent of Communist Party. Okay? So, on the other hand, adherents claim that because mass media in established democracies mostly operate according to market principles, they disregard their democratic duties. Okay? Disregard. The word is disregard. And what is the meaning? The fact of showing no care or respect for something. Okay? And how we can use it? We can see what amazes me is her complete disregard for anyone else. Okay? They disregard their democratic duties. This is alleged to have serious repercussions. Repercussions. Okay? First we will see allege. Meaning of this word is claim or assert that someone has done something illegal or wrong, typically without proof. We usually use in political speeches we see this word, like opposition parties have protested over alleged vote rigging in the election. And now the next word, repercussion. The meaning of this word is indirect consequence of some action. And how you use it? Any decrease in tourism could have serious repercussions for the local economy. Okay, this is alleged to have serious repercussions for democracy, causing apathy, cynicism, and ignorance. Two more words, apathy and cynical. Okay, first, apathy. The meaning of this word is behavior that shows no interest or energy and shows that someone is unwilling to take action, especially over something important. Like we see voter apathy when they do not show any interest in voting. Okay, and next word, cynical. Meaning of this word is believing that people are only interested in themselves and are not sincere. We use it like I have always been deeply cynical about politicians. This is alleged to have serious repercussions for democracy, causing apathy, cynicism, and ignorance without regard to politics among citizens. On the other hand, supporters of what might be termed the mobilization. Another word, mobilization. The meaning of this word is to organize or prepare something, such as a group of people for a purpose. Okay? How we can use it? We can say representatives for all the main candidates are trying to mobilize voter support. So, what might be termed the mobilization perspective hold that the expectations imposed on both the media and citizens by media malaise theorists are too high in what they perceive to be a more realistic. Two more words, perceive and realistic. The meaning of perceive is have a belief about something. Like we say, how do the French perceive the British? And next word is realistic. The meaning of this word is accepting things as they are in fact and not making decisions based on unlikely hopes for the future. Decision will be based on realism. Okay? To be a more realistic assessment, mobilization theorists conclude that media sources provide enough information for citizens to recognize when their interests are in danger, and that media consumption actually increases civic engagement. Civic engagement refers to the ways in which citizens participate in the life of a community in order to improve conditions for others or to help shape the community's future. Hope this will